Hello, my name is Mark Barry. I've been involved in the South Wales Metro and other metro projects in Wales for 10 years now. There's a lot of debate about the level of rail investment in Wales. Let's start with the Wales route, which is the network within Wales, but also includes part of the network like the Severn Tunnel and the Marches line that's just over the border. The Wales route is probably 10 to 11% of the total UK network. Now let's look at investment, and there's different types of investment in the rail network. We start with enhancements. That's the money you spend to improve the capability of the network so it can carry more trains, more quickly, more passengers. Roughly over the last 30 years, Wales has probably got between 1 and 2% of the total UK enhancement spend on rail enhancements. Let's now look at the next level of spend, which is operational maintenance renewals. This is the money you spend to maintain the railway as is with its current capability. It's daily maintenance, replacing the points on a regular basis. A more capable network, a network that's been enhanced, requires more maintenance. And the Wales route, probably roughly between 5 and 7% of the UK total on average over the last 20 years. The final big chunk of investment is a subsidy, because most railways need a subsidy. It's the difference between the operational cost and the fare box. Now, Wales railways are quite heavily subsidised, but that in part is due to the depreciated state of the underlying asset. If you don't invest in the capability and capacity of your network, it carries less passengers, it's less attractive to passengers, it's less efficient, and therefore the subsidy and the operational cost per passenger appear high. In Wales, back to railways, the Welsh Government is responsible for the subsidy, i.e. the cost to operate it, but it's not responsible for investing in the underlying economic infrastructure, i.e. the track. You'd never run a business that way, so why do we run our railways that way? Welsh Government wants to address the climate emergency, deliver integrated transport to better serve bus services and rail services as part of a single system. You can't really do that when all the powers for buses and for the subsidy for rail is in Wales, but yet the powers to invest in the infrastructure for rail is at Whitehall. I'm not saying Whitehall officials and Network Rail or TfT officials are not capable, but Wales is too small to really make it up page 1 of a list of priorities. In fact, we barely get up halfway of page 2. Let's devolve those powers, those responsibilities, so Wales can take on board its responsibilities to deliver a more equitable and efficient railway.